Hi guys, welcome back to the South Korean ladder. We have a very interesting game now in between the two pro players. As you can see, a very short game which I found here on the South Korean ladder. About 5-minute game, so someone's definitely going to cheese here into this game. Let's just see who exactly decides to cheese on a 4 spawning location map. We have spawning here in the lower right in the blue. It is Rush, quite a known player, quite a strong Terran from South Korea. And his opponent here from Russia spawning in the lower left. It is DEWALT with his AK, with his barcode, and the one behind. High APM as always. Very good here for both players. So who exactly is going to decide to cheese? Who is going to decide to abandon this game? We're about to find out very soon. We will close here towards the 1 minute mark. Pretty much standard build order here for both players. No pylon into the middle of the map here for DEWALT. So no intentions for him yet to cheese. Yeah, let's have a look what exactly is going to happen here, as it should be a very fast game, of course, a cheesy game here, at least I believe it is. Found this one in July 2025 on the ladder and decided to just quickly post it here in the morning before going to work. So yeah, there we have the gateway island for DEWALT, more probes, nothing out of the ordinary yet. And there's the barracks actually here for Rush, so I believe a mistake could also happen here. Perhaps some players will lose some units, some important units, and perhaps that's why they decide to GG out. Let's have a look. We do have the gas here, very fast gas for Rush, and we have the probe already moving out. So this scouting for DEWALT looks actually very good. Perhaps this might be his advantage, as he's going to find out where exactly Rush is located. Sadly here for Rush, he decides to scout into the wrong direction. Gas is also done here for DEWALT, so we might see him go into his cybernetics core. There it is. And yeah, the barracks is also about to get finished. In comes the probe. Is now the build order from the opponent. We do have another supply depot here for them. So both players with the normal build orders, nothing out of the ordinary. I believe right now Rush knows where exactly DEWALT is located. There is the factory. Yeah, let's have a look if DEWALT goes actually one zealot first, so he might be the one trying to attack here. Rush trying to force some kills, and there we have another dragoon for him, which is also getting spawned. So this DEWALT is the one deciding to be aggressive here into this game. Perhaps he's going to take his probe as well towards the attack. There it is. So a probe, a zealot, and very soon a dragoon to attack here Rush. So Rush actually getting rushed here. There we have 2 marines, 1 zealot, of course will be able to take them out, so Rush will of course nicely out micro this. But yeah, the ramp is now open. 1 SCV might get sniped here. SCVs have to be pulled, so let's see what exactly DEWALT can do. Already taking some damage. Perhaps he's going to wait for his dragoon, for a second dragoon. A very good micro here for Rush, as he's moving forward with the SCV, of course, to block the attack from the zealot towards the marines. And with that, Rush actually nicely holding this attack. There is the expansion actually here for DEWALT, as in comes the SCV to scout this out. We do have 1 vulture here. Perhaps Rush is now going to try to pretty much mass his SCVs forward towards DEWALT. So very nice back and forward game we have here. DEWALT of course is going to try to inflict some damage towards the important units. He only now has started the range for the dragoon, so a little bit bad for him. We do actually see some SCVs getting pulled, so Rush, seeing the expansion point from the opponent, decides to move here forward. And let's just see if DEWALT is going to be able to hold this. Another dragoon is getting spawned. And yeah, let's have a look. The SCVs need of course to be in the front, 1 really low. And perhaps a bunker has to be constructed very soon. 1 marine also taking some damage. Probes have to be pulled. SCVs are being pulled. DEWALT now realizing that he's being rushed by his opponent, and a great SCV surround now. The dragoon is glitching out somehow, but in the end it's getting taken out. Now there's only literally 1 dragoon left here for DEWALT, and I believe that's exactly why this is such a short replay. It looks very good now for Rush as he's moving forward. 2 dragoons actually, so sorry about that. But yeah, 1 already taking so much damage. The 1 vulture has been sniped. Now it's just probes versus the SCVs. In come the reinforcement, and of course it has to be the GG. So a very aggressive first move out by DEWALT, but his mistake perhaps was a fast expansion instead of just keep on harassing the opponent. And yeah, Rush realizing this, of course, immediately taking the initiative with his SCVs in the front, with 2 Vultures, some Marines. Very hard for the Protoss to hold with 1 gateway versus barracks units and factories. So yeah, quite an interesting game. If you guys get inspired by this as a Terran, you can of course punish the opponent if he's going for a fast expand. Don't really have to turtle up as a Terran always with tanks and Vultures. You can be aggressive early on, put some SCVs as Rush has shown us, and you will get a great advantage even having 6 Marines here for him. It was 2 Vultures, and of course the SCVs in the front as the cannon fodder. I believe even a bunker could have been placed here for Rush, but yeah, he just decided to move forward and to kill DEWALT here. So very nice skilled player, great micro by both players, but in the end it was just way too much here for Rush versus his opponent. Nice game by both. I hope you get inspired. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Tommy signing out.